Have you heard of these guys? Hugh, Crossley, and John Hunter? A Canadian preaching team that saw 110,000 conversions during their ministry. These guys were the Billy Grahams of the turn of the century. They became household names because in 1888, while they were preaching in Ottawa, one of the men who stood up and professed conversion at their meeting was Sir John A Macdonald, Canada's founding Prime Minister. Americans, you can imagine if George Washington came forward at a gospel meeting. Everyone would know the name of that preacher, and that's exactly what happened in Canada. But remember too, Sir John was popular, but he was also well known his whole career as a scoundrel, a famous drunkard and racist. In 1873, he even had to resign for a time because he was caught taking bribes in what would become known as the CP rail scandal. But even after all of that, he was still so popular that he was re-elected anyway 5 years later. So what happens when that guy becomes a changed man? Sir John would live only 4 more years after the revival, but the account of his late conversion was retold right across Canada, drawing crowds to hear for themselves the message that could even change a hard man like Sir John.